Hi, this is James Trugg with Westpac London's end of day report for Wednesday the 22nd of August. Look, it's been a very quiet data week. We had a few economic releases today, nothing really major or surprising. US existing home sales rose 2.3% in July. That's the first rise we've seen in that measure of the housing market in 3 months. And it's still the annualised sales pace of 4.47 million is still the second lowest for the year so far, although it's also higher than at any point in 2011 except for January of last year. So a bit of a glass half full, glass half empty number there on the housing market in the US. Canadian retail sales were down 0.4% in June with fairly broad-based declines across quite a few store types. But look, the main driver of market sentiment today seems to have been Japanese trade figures. A wider trade deficit there was yet another example of economic data from around the globe showing how global trade has been declining of late. And that sets a negative tone right from the open in Europe. Now we've got the Greek discussions going on about the extension of their bailout with the EU finance ministers. That's in Athens at the moment. We've got the Greek Prime Minister meeting with the French and German leaders later this week. The vibe we're getting is that there is going to be some leniency given towards Greece, but the final details certainly are not known yet and won't be probably for a few days. But other than that, not much to report. BHP, as you probably know, have shelved, at least for the time being, some investment projects. That added to the negative sentiment in markets today. And that's why, pretty thin news day really. We've got the London market down just over 1%. This is about an hour ahead of the close. The French market down 0.9%. The German market also down 0.9%, and the Spanish market down 2.2%, a smaller 0.6% loss so far for the Italian market today. The Dow's off about 0.2% at the moment. The broader S&P measure is only down 0.07%. Basically, the US market's only been trading for an hour or so, and it's got a modestly negative bias, reflecting those factors that I mentioned earlier. In the commodity markets, nothing much happening there, with oil at $96.82 a barrel and gold at $1,643 an ounce, both of them unchanged pretty much on yesterday. Copper prices are up 0.4% though, at 347 cents a pound. The Aussie dollar, it's at 1.044 against the US dollar, just down a touch from when I was talking yesterday. That's it really. I mean, we've got the Chinese PMI from HSBC, their advanced August reading coming up early morning London time, so during the Asian session. That's the next bit of economic data to offer some direction, I suppose. But apart from that, I'm done for the day. Okay, I'll speak to you again tomorrow.